I'm Iniba, and thank you so much for tuning into Halo Halo, your one stop for the latest in entertainment news and lifestyle features. Joining us today is actress Amielynn Abellera, who stars in Dinner at Home Between Deaths, which is playing at the Odyssey Theater up until May 8th. Let's hear her story. Welcome, Amielynn.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Now, it's a tongue twister, right? I have the hardest time, but Dinner at Home Between Deaths. And
yes.
I hear it's a dark comedy.
It is very dark. It's very fun, but also there's some death happening. There's some fraud happening. There's some dinner happening.
Right.
There's some scandal happening. But it's very fun, and people have been enjoying it so far.
Right.
So, should I tell you what it's about?
Yeah, tell me what it's about.
So, it centers around a man named Sean and his wife, and he is a financial advisor, and sort of Bernie Madoff-ish for very rich people. And his wife has a sister, and his sister has a adopted stepdaughter played by me.
By you.
And I have, as the star of the play, Kat, the sister, comes in very flummoxed because I am missing. Oh, yeah. So it turns out, well, we find out that I have been working for Sean for 6 months, which is common knowledge, but it seems that he is doing some fraudulent action. And I may have figured it out. Or I may have been whistleblowing. Or
interesting. So maybe you're the one that, told on him.
Now, I
hear that it was inspired by the Ponzi scheme and Madoff.
Yes, yeah.
Did you know anything about it before being a part of this?
You know, I knew a little bit about it, but when the play did start, I researched a lot more and just realized how awful it really was and how widespread and epic scandal it was. And she is trying to, it was inspired by that scandal, and she does make it so you know, this guy is really dealing with very, very rich people and just using their money and using them and their trust and his wife's trust and my trust, and you know, we depend on people, and then we don't know what's going to happen.
That's a good question, because I think I was reading a lot of people depend on others to take care of their finances, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens? Can you really trust these people? Who are these people?
we just trust, and we kind of have to, but and just hope whatever's happening behind the closed doors is what's supposed to be happening.
Now, how did you come across this project?
Well, let's see, I've been doing theater in Los Angeles for maybe right out of grad school, which was 2011. So there was a little bit of networking. Some people had already seen me in some things, but it was actually my agent got me the audition. And it was, I auditioned and they liked me, and here I am. But I'm really happy to be doing the play. I really like it.
Yeah, what was it about your character that drew you in and said, okay, I have to be part of this production?
That's a great question. A lot of the theater that I've recently been doing is sort of, I'm a really good character actress, as in there's something a little bit different for me. It's a different character, like there's an accent, or I'm really good at playing younger characters, or characters of a different sex. Like sometimes I play. I'm really good at doing that, and there a lot of that exists in sort of abstract, really avant-garde theater, which I love doing. And so this is the first time in Los Angeles that I'm playing a very straightforward, just grown-up woman character, which is what I'm trying to get at in television and film. So I really am so happy to be sort of having this character to really dig in deep, and it's close to me, and it's relatable, and it's fun, and she's just kind of...
And it's a bit challenging and a little different from your past roles, and projects.
So different.
How did you get started in acting?
Well, I feel like I've been performing since a little kid. My parents had me going to watch musicals and play since as long as I can remember. So I fell in love with it real soon. And then let's see, I want to say grade school I wanted to perform and sing, and then high school I was real into it. And then college I kind of took a break because I was trying to be a doctor.
Was that because of family pressures?
Yeah, all my family, my dad's a doctor, my mom's a nurse practitioner, all my aunts and uncles, all medical field. And so I really like science and biology and all of that, but I steered away from it when I was on my way to medical school. I got back into finding this previous passion that I really was sort of putting under the rug. And then I literally, on my way to getting accepted to medical school, I stopped and took a break to just work in a hospital doing research. And then during that time, I started doing plays again in San Francisco. And then got more and more passionate about that, and then got into the graduate program at USC.
USC, right?
And then here I am.
Well, that's
and no longer a doctor.
That's an amazing journey, and it sounds like you're having so much fun. This
so much fun.
This is what you were meant to do.
I love it. I love it. It's hard. It's very difficult. It's like an up and down roller coaster of journey. But
it's worth it if you love it.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. And my parents are very supportive. They come to every one of my shows.
That's great. So have they seen Dinner at Home?
They haven't yet. They're
Deaths?
coming, I think, in a couple weeks.
So
they're gonna love it.
What would you like for people to take after watching it?
Oh gosh, what to take? Well, I guess to just be careful with where you trust and place your finances and your money. But also, something about the story too is there's a little romance happening. I find that even if there's a married couple and they are facing a really big conflict and challenge, but they get through it. And that's something that I really, really appreciate about how it ends, even though it's but it says so much about their partnership that I think is a really, if you can pull anything positive out of the story, it's that. But they're all there's 4 characters in the play, and they're all doing bad things.
Well, it's not just entertaining, but there is a message there.
There's a message. You gotta search to find it, but it's there.
But it is playing at the Odyssey Theater, right?
Yes.
Until May 8th, so we can catch you there live.
And it's Fridays at 8, Saturdays at 8, and Sundays at 2 p.m.
Okay, and for more info on you and for more info on Dinner at Home Between Deaths, where do we go?
On me, I have a website, and it's AmielynNAbellera.com. And then for more info on the play, you can either go to the Odyssey website. It's Odyssey Theater Ensemble. And then I think they have information there how to get tickets and also about the show dates and everything.
Thank you so much, Amielynn.
Thank you. It was great to meet you.
Pleasure meeting you too. Again, for more information on Amielynn, be sure to head to her website, which is on your screen, and you can catch her at Dinner at Home Between Deaths at the Odyssey Theater, playing until May 8th. All the info is there. We'll be back.